Version 4 has a new option for countertops, allowing you to draw the tops on the floor plan view. So on the countertop tab, if we auto build tops for this room, you'll notice the island has 3 separate tops. Let's delete those. And let's build a custom shape countertop for that island. So we'll select the new Draw Top option. Notice as you move the mouse around the room, it'll snap to the points where you can start. Since this wall has a sink that we're going to want to cut out, we're going to go ahead and start there. And just move around the island. Right click once you're finished, and that will set the new top in place. Now let's click on the top, right click, and choose the new option to edit the shape in the floor plan. Now you'll notice the nodes for each corner appear. You can click on the node to move it. You can also right click on any edge and you'll have options to apply to that particular edge. In this case we have a 12-inch deep cabinet, so perhaps we want to extend the edge 13 inches in that direction. We'll right click on this edge and extend it by 1 inch. Click on the front edge, extend it by 1 inch, and the back edge and extend it by 1 inch. After you've made your modifications, then you simply click Accept Edits to lock those changes in place. Now let's right click, select Edit Shape on Floor Plan once again, and let's look at some of the other options available. Let's right click on this edge, for example, and choose Bulge. Now we simply drag the shape out to whatever's desired and right click the mouse button to lock that in place. Then you can right click on the edge, and perhaps we want to set that bulge to a specified distance. Maybe we want a 12-inch bulge, for example. And once again, as you create your edits, simply click the Accept Edits to lock it in place. Now we can right click, regenerate sink cutouts, now let's have a look at that in SketchUp. And there's our new custom shaped island countertop. Now you can also modify the other tops in the job that are created with the auto build top function. For example, perhaps on this top we don't want a backsplash here at the back of the top. We can simply right click, edit the top shape on floor plan, right click on that edge and uncheck splash to get rid of this splash, and then accept edits. Perhaps we'd like to add an end splash to this top. Right click, edit shape on floor plan, right click on the edge, select splash. Remember, after modifying each top, you can accept the edits and that will lock your changes in place. We're going to right click on this top, edit the top shape in floor plan, right click on the edge, splash, accept edits. Let's look at creating a couple of other shapes that might interest you. We've had customers inquire about building reception stations and so forth in the past, so let's look at how we might build something like this. So this is a simple curved wall with an 18-inch bulge with its height set to 42 inches. We've added end panels to the end of the wall, added a drawer bank, which using the new center tool centered it up on the wall. So let's go ahead and draw the countertops for this. First of all, we want to make sure that snapping is turned on, and we're going to draw a new top. Notice as you move the top around the wall, it'll snap to the edges of the end points. So we're going to start here, have it snap to the edges of our fillers, and again, once you finish, simply right click to accept the shape. And now we want to right click on the top and edit the shape in floor plan. First thing I'm going to do is select this edge, right click, and extend it by 1 inch to get the overhang. Same thing on this edge, right click, extend edge 1 inch. And now I want to right click on the back edge, and we're going to bulge that. And again, because snapping is on, it'll snap to the wall. Then we simply right click to accept it. Let's right click on the front edge, and we'll go ahead and bulge that to the countertop. Right click again to extend it by 1 inch to get the overhang that we're looking for. So let's accept that. And let's have a look at this top in SketchUp. So that's our first top. Now let's go ahead and draw the top on the back of the wall. I'm going to use the wheel on the mouse to actually zoom in on this top a bit. And again, with snapping on, I want to add a new top. I'm going to have it snap to the corner of the wall. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Have it snap to that corner. Use the wheel on the mouse again to zoom in a bit. Have it snap to that corner. Right click to accept it. Now we'll click on this top. Right click to edit the shape and floor plan. I'm going to go ahead and take this edge and extend it to get an overhang there on that side. And I'm going to bulge this to a certain distance. Right click to accept it. Right click on the front edge. Let's bulge that also. Right click to accept it. And let's go ahead and accept the shape of that top. And with it still selected, I'm going to go ahead and set its elevation to 42 inches. And let's view that as well. This is another good situation to use the Soft Edges tool here in SketchUp. If I click on the wall, I can get rid of some of those lines that are defining the curve, so it's a nice smooth surface. So there's my top on the reception counter.